Hello everybody. It's been a long time. Um I know that, I'm aware of that. Gosh, because I was thinking it's almost been a year since the last time I uploaded. And it's also been a year since I started this channel. I started this channel on I think it's like January 3rd. And so it is January 7th right now. So geez Louise. I've sort of neglected this channel. And there are a few reasons for that. So I guess this is just gonna be like a life update, even though people don't watch this channel, but I mean I don't really care as long as like one or two people are interested. And also for myself too. I would love to start making ASMR videos again. The thing is, like, I've filmed videos but I haven't uploaded them. I didn't have a lot of time for a while. Things were kind of hectic, but things have slowed down. My life has changed a lot since last year. I know I was talking about, oh my gosh, I'm a senior in college, like, so crazy, like, everything like that. So yeah, so basically where we leave off in February, I I moved back home. I was living in the town where I go to school, or where I went to school. So I unfortunately had to move back home because my living situation was not great. I won't go into detail, but I was not feeling comfortable where I was living, and I was like, something needs to change. I need to GTFO. So that's exactly what I did. I was lucky enough to have it where I was only about like 45 minutes to an hour away um, from my college, so I commuted. I decided to commute, which was 100% the right decision for me. It was like a huge weight off my shoulders, and so I just finished out the semester from February up all the way up until May, and so I graduated in May. That was crazy. Your girl has a degree in business analytics and finance, finally. um, yeah, so so I graduated in May. I did not have a job lined up. Well, I had a job, but not one that I necessarily wanted. And so I was applying to jobs. I got into a car accident in June that totaled my car, unfortunately, which was very stressful. I didn't have a car for a little bit, but the good thing is the accident was not my fault. It was the other person's fault. So since it was totaled, I got the full value of that car back to me. So I was able to put that towards a new car. Well, a used car, but, you know, new to me. So I had a car, and I kept applying to jobs. And eventually I did find a job. I found a full-time job, which I accepted on July 1st and started on July 21st. So that's basically, though, that's like the biggest life change that happened, was graduating college, was moving back home. Well, the last video was at home. That's like right when I moved back home. I moved back home at like the end of February of last year, so that happened. And yeah, graduating and then starting to work full time. I'm not gonna go into detail about what I do. I don't know, I feel like I should just keep that like private or not on the internet. It's nothing crazy, I'm not gonna lie. It's not crazy, but like I enjoy it. I make more money. I enjoy the people I work with. The only thing that kind of sucks is the commute, because I live in like a pretty rural area. There's not a lot of jobs near me, so I travel to a different county every day, Monday through Friday, but I'm lucky that I come in at 7:30 and I leave at 4, so that gives me a lot more of like not like, it's not like flexible, but it's like the traffic at 7:30 is way more manageable than traffic at 8:30, because 8:30 it's like everybody's trying to get there at like 8:30 or 9. But if I come in at 7:30, I feel like I'm beating that. I'm like beating most of the rush hour traffic. And especially when I leave at 4, I feel like no one really leaves at 4, and so I'm home by like before 5:15, which feels fucking amazing. The only thing that's bad is I have to wake up at 5:30 to be at the door by 6:15 to like, make sure I get there by like, 7:15. So it's some days are rough, especially when it's really cold and like you're just like, I do not want to do this right now. But I mean, the job itself is very manageable. It's, yeah, I mean, I really can't complain at all. I know a lot of recent grads are having a really hard time finding any type of work, and so, you know, yeah, I'm trying to stay sharp on top of my some other skills, but unfortunately I have a lot of time to do that while I'm there, so it's a very good, you know, yeah, I mean, I really can't complain. So yeah, so that happened, and so I got used to working like July, August, September, and in October I ran a marathon, which I know is freaking that was nuts for me. Okay, because I think I mentioned it before. I was a runner from middle school, high school, college. I ran track and cross country. It I feel like, because I was never really like a speed person. I was always a lot better at long distances. Because women in the college race the 6K. I was not that great at the 6K. Like I'm not trying to like degrade myself, but I excelled so much more at longer distances. Like I love running like half marathons. Like I love running just like crazy distances, because like I was able to like, you know, render the endurance. Like I was able to like train for endurance really easily, but like I really struggled with speed and still do struggle with speed more so. And so I said, screw it, I'm gonna sign up for a marathon. It's my first season, first fall where I'm not having a cross country season, so let's do it. And so I did that. I trained all summer. Ran a marathon in Pennsylvania. It went from, if you're familiar with Pennsylvania, it's from Forest City to Scranton. So that was that. I don't live in Pennsylvania, but it's like a reasonable drive. So yeah, so me and a couple people, we stayed overnight in a hotel. We went to the race expo. It was like a whole thing. We went out to dinner night before, ate a bunch of pasta, and it was fun. I would totally do it again. I feel like I can do it a lot faster. I don't think I really ran it to my full potential. I mean, I had some health problems earlier this year. I don't know. I didn't really go into detail about that, but it was kind of related. It was related to my living situation, and I had some things, people were making some things hard for me, is all I'm gonna say about that. But the good thing is I have, yeah, I'm starting a whole new year, and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling a lot better, and yeah, I'm looking forward to a really happy and healthy year. And I hope anyone watching is having a very happy and healthy start to their year. And yeah, I hope 2026 is a good one. I keep seeing things everywhere that 2025 was the year of the snake. And I'm like, okay, like, I don't necessarily follow that or subscribe to that kind of stuff, but it kind of makes sense. At least for me, it kind of made sense. All right, you're the snake. Just gonna put it. Nah, I'm kidding, but I don't know if it fits, it fits. And so I think they're saying 2026 is the year of the horse. I don't really know what that means, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, so marathon, crazy. I ran a half marathon, but never like a full one before because like, and when the hell am I gonna have time? When did I have time to do that with like school and on top of my actual cross country season and track season? So I don't know. I think I'm entering like an era of like I would love to run another one in the fall, and I'm just like, is this gonna be like my thing like throughout my 20s, and I'm just gonna like be a marathon runner? Like I don't know. It's kind of cool like because I'm way better at it than I was like the 5K or the 6K. Like I think this is a skill that I can really, nurture and, you know, build something that I'm really proud of. And, it's something to work towards too, because sometimes like your career and your relationships aren't enough. Like I know that sounds bad, but it's like sometimes you need like your like a hobby, okay? Like since I'm like not a college athlete anymore, it's like having it as like a more competitive hobby, I guess, because I'm not like an elite runner or anything. I'm not on like a team. Um, you know, so yeah, I think it's a great thing. I mean, I had a lot of fun training for it. But I still ran with people. That was fun. So I might try to get something going this summer with two of my friends. I'm gonna try to maybe like, hey, you guys should we should all run this. Like, especially the people who haven't ran one or you know well, whether they want to or not, I'm gonna try to convince them. So yeah. So I don't really know what else to say besides sorry I've been gone for so long. I don't know anyone who likes watching or was watching. I know my views were kind of slowing down for a little bit because I kept getting nudity strikes and I kept getting minor strikes. Like they thought I was like underage. Like they as in YouTube thought I was underage or thought I was nude. Because apparently minor nudity doesn't mean, oh, you're a minor and you're nude. It means like lower level nudity. Like, do you know what, as opposed to like full on nudity? I don't know. I know a lot of people misunderstand that, and like I used to misunderstand that for a while. And then somebody pointed out, they're like, it doesn't mean minor nudity. It means like you're half naked instead of full naked. I was like, oh, okay. Like, so I got flagged for that, but I also did get flagged for being a minor, but like obviously I'm not. So I'm actually, oh my god, I'm closer to 23 than I am to 22, which is stressing me out. But like it shouldn't. Like I'm fine. Like I kind of like getting older because I don't know, people can't tell you shit. Like they can, but oh my god, I just hate. Like I do not like being told, "Oh, you're only this old. You don't know." I like having control. I like having responsibility. Like I would rather have more responsibility and control as opposed to less responsibility and less control, like over my life and my decisions. And yeah, I like being able to do more and have an opinion on more stuff and you know I like working. I like yeah. So I don't know. If you're watching, just I don't know. Let me know how you're doing. how you've been doing. I can't believe it. 2026 does not sound like a real year. But in all honesty, I was over 2025. You know, I had to make a lot of good things happened, a lot of big decisions, a lot of big, milestones, stuff like that. But I also had to make a lot of very difficult decisions, as a lot of young adults do, and you know, but that's part of life. That's part of growing up, and I think I did what I needed to do to make, I don't know, to create the life that I want and the year that I want to have this year. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. One last thing. I'm also interested in getting like a mic, maybe, because right now I'm just using the speaker like on my laptop, and I know it's good for like lo-fi, which is the type of ASMR that I'm interested in making. However, I feel like I could benefit from having like a little bit of more, like a better audio quality. And not that the videos can be super fancy, it's like, I don't know. But I'm thinking of like a Blue Yeti. I know that's a very popular choice for people who make ASMR, and I used to be so ignorant. Like, I thought they were like so expensive because like so many of like the big YouTubers use them. But I looked it up. It's only like they're like $90 to $100. I don't know why I thought they were like hundreds of dollars. They're not. They're pretty affordable, especially now. That like I'm working, working. So I think I can, if I really want to. Like, I think I can. Um, so yeah. So I can try out different things like mic brushing. I love watching mic brushing, so maybe I could try that out, or you know, different sounds. I just like the sound of it better, but I also kind of like just like the speaking to the camera, like lo-fi ASMR as well. So I don't know. This video is getting kind of long, so I don't know. Let me know what's going on, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon.